Hi there, I'm Garibaldi FM and welcome to episode 1 of a brand new YouTube series in Football Manager 2020. We're going to be following the progress of my virtual son, who's going to be named Giuseppe Garibaldi. You unlock the designer son option after managing a team for 10 years in the game without getting sacked. So to start with, I've created the manager. My son will start at the club I'm in charge of. So I've chosen a lowly ranked team. I've gone for Exeter City because they are a club that are well renowned for nurturing and giving young players a chance. So hopefully starting here, my boy will get a good amount of games and then hopefully catch the eye of some higher league scouts. I've not created one of these before, so I don't really know what to expect. So if I've pitched it wrong, he could end up in the lower leagues for his entire career. But hopefully it'll be an interesting experiment and we'll see how it goes. So let's carry on, create him, and we can find out how his career progresses. Okay, so we get to the designer son feature in here in the store. You can buy it as well as unlocking it through playing 10 years at one club. But yeah, I managed to do 10 years without getting sacked, so saved a few pennies. We're going to make Giuseppe as primarily a midfielder. I'm not sure what current and potential ability the game will set him at. I've read that it gets potential ability gets set to 200 and the current ability is dependent on the club you're at's facilities, but that doesn't seem like 100% set in stone. So we'll see how this goes. Perhaps do a couple more of these as well and see how different clubs sort of affect the player's career. But yeah, set all this up. We're going to give Giuseppe rudimentary knowledge of Italian and Spanish, which might help him get a job, a club there perhaps later on in his career. And obviously he's got a bit of Italian Spanishy heritage as the Garibaldi, and I've done a little dabble in those in Duolingo, so hopefully that will help out as well. I'm gonna, once I've created Giuseppe, I'm gonna be resigning this manager from Exeter and then going on holiday for a year each time. That way I won't get to influence his career at all. We'll just sort of be popping in once a year, seeing if he's signed, if he's moved clubs, how his season's gone, and then skipping on. But depending how it goes, I've got kind of an idea of doing another series where I manage a son at the club that I'm at, so it's kind of think Brian and Nigel Clough from back in the day. But as you can see, while you're creating the player in here, you can literally change any of the stats that you would normally see in the game. So whether that be technical, mental, physical, we can change the height of the player, the weight of the player. So we're going to make him quite tall, I think. Bit of a Patrick Vieira type midfielder, perhaps, and he should be able to win quite a few headers, and could be useful in both penalty boxes for set pieces, maybe. We'll give him kind of pretty average stats, I think, and physically we'll make him pretty good. Mental, I think I'm going to give him good vision, so he should be able to spot a pass hopefully and get a lot of assists, which will be nice. Okay, so we've skipped to the end of the creative designer son now. So he's all created, just to sort of save 5 minutes or so on the video. So now when we close this, we should have him in our team. So, and we can see there we've had an email. Youth player joins Exeter reserve ranks. So Giuseppe's got a 3-star ability and a 4 to 5-star potential. So 3-star ability, you'd hope that he's going to get some games probably at Exeter at that kind of level. So we've probably chosen quite a good sort of entry point for him. So he should get a few games and then see where he goes. We can see the stats that we've given him. So technically best one's passing, which would be good as a midfielder. But nothing else outstanding there. Mental, the one that stands out obviously is the vision. and the bravery for the wrong reasons, and physically he's very good, although strength is lacking. So we're going to stop there and then pick up in 1 year's time and see how Giuseppe's first year as a pro has gone. Okay, so we've simmed on through the first year now. Giuseppe should have finished his first year as a professional footballer. We're going to go and have a look how that went. I'm hopeful that he would have had a year at Exeter, hopefully, and got a lot of games under his belt before hopefully moving on to better things, or maybe he'll stay there for more than a season. I don't know, maybe he moved early. I don't know yet either, so it's going to be a surprise for me. I think he might have moved actually. I wouldn't have been surprised if perhaps January came round and perhaps a championship side or someone came in for him. Let's have a look then. Okay, he's still at Exeter. Only worth 56,000, so that's not a lot. Still only on 120 quid a week rather. He's under bid from quite a few teams. We'll have a look at that in a moment. So we can see his stats have gone up slightly. Passing, marking, dribbling have all gone up a little bit. His strength's gone up a little bit. So yeah, little incremental stat increases there. I mean, nothing phenomenal, but he's getting better, which is good. How was this season? He played 44 games, and he started 44 games, which is good as well. So it's not like he was just coming off the bench. 10 goals is impressive from midfield. 11 assists, so the vision and passing we gave him has come in useful there. 7 man of the matches as well. Good average rating. Exeter obviously haven't been promoted because they're still League 2. But how did they get on? Fourth. Well, couldn't have done any better without going up. He's helped them have a good season then. Just missed out on the promotion spaces. Lost to Salford by the looks of it in the playoffs. So yeah, he's had a good season. He's helped Exeter have a good season. And now, yeah, under offer from Leicester, Sheffield United, Liverpool, Man U, West Brom, Swansea. It's definitely a bit of a bidding war there because those offers are sort of generally going more and more as each one comes in. And there's a lot of other teams interested as well. So Arsenal, Juventus, Man City, Inter, Chelsea, Spurs. I mean, there's a wide variety there of Premier and Championship sides and a couple of Italian ones as well. So perhaps the little bit of Italian knowledge that we gave him's come in useful there maybe already. So, yeah, I think we'll end season 1 there, or episode 1 there. And, yeah, we'll pick up episode 2. We'll go through a few more seasons, see where he goes, because I'd be amazed if he stays at Exeter for another season. I mean, he's going to be moving by the looks of that. So yeah, episode 2 we'll find out where Giuseppe moves, how that move works out for him. And yeah, perhaps do 4 or 5 seasons per episode, perhaps something like that. But yeah, so thanks for that. Join in the next episode and see how Giuseppe's career progresses.